Yo, what is up, everyone? Okay, anyways, this is FXG Bridge. We exist to basically bridge the gap between, Chinese XR scene with the rest of the world. So here today we have Nick, our CEO, and Max, head of our American branch. And yeah, welcome to the show, everybody.
All right, let's play that intro.
Hit the intro.
Bam.
Awesome. Before we jump into it, I would just like to say that our fearless host, Felix here, is brand new on Twitter, and you guys should all go give him a follow. Here is his handle. Do it now because he's the best Unity dev in the world.
Oh, thank you. This is also my first time posting like anything, so got to have everyone on board.
Nice. Guys, one day when Felix is like the PewDiePie of VR, and y'all remember when he was young and shy and full of jitters, we're going to save this video and play it back yearly to remind him where he came from.
Yeah. Thanks, dude. All right, so we are going to talk about all types of XR stuff that's happening in China that probably people outside don't really know about. And on our list, we have 5G first. 5G. Let me just open up that article.
We'll play the video first, yeah?
Yeah, okay. Video works too. Thank you, Max.
China plans to build at least 600,000 more 5G base stations in 2021, speeding up the rollout of the next-generation network in major cities. Despite customer complaints about spotty coverage and aggressive sales tactics by the country's telecommunications operators, the target was announced by Xiao Yaking, the head of China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology, MIIT, at a conference on Monday, according to state-run Xinhua news agency. Xiao said the country plans to promote the construction and application of 5G networks in the coming year and accelerate coverage in major cities. It also aims to deploy more data centers and computing facilities, carry out pilot tests for industrial 5G private networks and release plans for 5G frequency bands, according to the Xinhua report. China had 160 million devices connected to 5G networks, and over 690,000 5G base stations were running across the country by mid-October, according to MIIT.
It's like the most monotone video ever. I think that they typed it into like Microsoft Word and had it like text to speech or something. But either way, tell us more about 5G and what's going on with it in China right now.
Yeah, so 5G is all over the world, and it's like the thing that you keep hearing. But China's like pumping it hard.
Yeah, pretty much the iPhones, the Huawei's, the Samsung. Samsung was the first, I think, with I forgot which one it was, but everyone's jumping on board. There's towers getting set up everywhere. And yeah, especially China, people love to stream. People love to play that Wanze Zhongyao. You know that game? It's like the Chinese League of Legends, but on your phone, you know? Everyone's playing that. So you need a solid connection to really, yeah.
What's interesting about 5G, I found, is it's super hot, I guess, but it's kind of directionless. So all of the telecoms are talking about 5G and how everybody needs it, and people all kind of want to be up to date, but they don't really have a reason. And that's been a huge push for VR, specifically from the telecoms, because they want to like showcase to people, why do you need 5G. And when you can play Wang Zhirong, you can watch Douyin, the Chinese TikTok, on 4G, and then they hear about VR, and they're like, oh wow, how big is a file? And now for us, because we've been making like super high resolution stuff, and they're like, oh, 8K, 12K, and they like hear about the file sizes, and they're like, well, you can't do that on 4G. So they're all about pushing VR, and specifically pushing VR film. Because if you're streaming like gigabytes of video per minute, even in some cases, once you get high res enough, then that's like a serious reason. Like you could never do this if you had 4G. And so for us, we're in an interesting place being video content creators because they're pushing for it, and then they're pushing these 5G video plans, and they need content for it. So that's been China Mobile, China Telecom. Both of them have their own like video streaming platforms, and they've released VR versions of each of those platforms. And they're spending, in 2020, they were spending in the tens of millions of RMB, which is like in the low millions of dollars. And from what we've heard from the people we work with at those companies, the budget for this year is multiplied by 3 to 4. So it's just an increase in investment specifically in VR video content.
Nice. Yeah, you ever use 5G yourself, Nick?
Huawei 5G right here. And I got the Huawei VR glass plugs right into my phone. Well, maybe I'm gonna go find it. Show you guys the Huawei VR glass.
What about you, Max? Are you using 5G?
I've never used anything 5G. I think a lot of people understand that the situation is completely different in the United States. It's while it's becoming more widely adopted, I think that there's still a lot of controversy about, is this going to negatively impact our health or not? So I'm also interested, is that part of the discourse in China?
No, not at all. I've honestly never heard anyone talk like, oh, the waves are gonna kill us or something. Pretty much everyone's just like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to like start streaming 4K, 8K videos and stuff. But yeah, personally, I'm not there yet. My phone is still a 4G phone. But we do see towers everywhere. But are you always on? Oh yeah, I'm talking to you, Nick. Are you always on 5G, or is it only in like pretty much 90%, 100% of the time or something?
Almost always.
Oh, okay. Because
the service is pretty good. Depend where you are. I found Beijing has better 5G than some places, but yeah, bigger cities generally will have more coverage, but in general, pretty much all over China now, I have 5G.
Because one thing I heard is like the tower is only like broadcast like about 400 to 500 meters, and it's that's like the radius of the its area of effect. So if you're out of it, you don't get it. But I'm guessing that's not a problem in China because we got those towers everywhere.
It's an interesting thing that you bring up about the discourse. Because I feel in China, like on so many things, it just doesn't happen here. Like with COVID, people like COVID deniers, I don't think they exist in
that's
in China.
That's definitely true. Everyone's really COVID. It's like, oh my God, have you heard Shanghai? Heard there's like one new person. And then boom, everyone's got their masks on, everyone's listening, and everyone's
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So it sounds like people really go with the facts and only the facts.
Yeah. It's people really support science, and there's not like this culture of conspiracy theories and like and just that doesn't really happen here. Like there aren't climate change deniers, don't exist, but I'm sure they exist. Everything exists in China, but it's a total difference. Also, right now I'm watching an 8K 180 video.
Well,
You guys can't see, but just loaded it up, connected to 5G. I'm right in here. I'm connected with the Huawei Glass directly on my phone.
That's awesome.
5G future we live in.
It just looks like you're wearing some Kardashian-sized sunglasses on your face.
Okay.
Hey, for the audience out there, I just wanted to say that if you do put a comment into the comment section, we will see it and we can display it here on the screen. So if you have any thoughts about 5G or anything else that we're discussing, feel free to pop them in there or ask any questions you may have.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. So let's move on to the next topic.
Mm-hmm. iQIYI. So iQIYI, correctly pronounced iQIYI, is basically like your equivalent to Netflix, but Chinese. But it's a little bit more than that. It's I mean, not only do you stream TV shows and stuff, you could also post videos. So it's also kind of like YouTube. So that's our version of Netflix out here in China. Is there a clip of it?
No clip. So just tell us what's going on with them lately.
Nick, you want to tell us a little about what iQIYI got going on? Cool.
So yeah, iQIYI is like one of the biggest video platforms in China, probably in the world, and they do everything. You can upload your own videos a la YouTube, and they also have loads of curated content like Netflix, and they are like a huge provider of content to all the platforms. Like Tencent, who does WeChat and QQ, they buy like huge amounts of IP from iQIYI because they like control so much of the IP rights for so much stuff in China. And they've been into VR for a long time, and their VR division just had another successful investment round, and they're doing a huge push. Up to now, their headset has been 3DOF headsets, and they've been focusing on video, also because they're a video platform. But with their new 6DOF headset coming out, they're wanting to take the leap. And so they've started kind of getting in touch with developers, working with people, and now they're looking to expand from just a VR video platform, but to a full-fledged VR gaming platform. And we actually just had a call with their content team on Tuesday, and they're really all about it. Like, they're looking for devs, they're looking for people, they're looking for all kinds of stuff. Oh, and Aaron. Hey, what's up, Aaron?
Yeah, what up, Aaron?
That's awesome that
From
you guys
Australia.
are getting, yeah. And you're getting 5G. So, yeah, I guess Australia's maybe another tech leader. But that's cool. How is it? Is it pretty widespread? Do people use it? And same question as Max asked, are Australians scared of 5G causing like vaccines or whatever Americans are scared of?
Awesome. So yeah, everyone feel free to put those answers and questions into the chat. I think we can move on now to the next topic. Nick, you've been telling us all about this mystery headset, VR headset that you got to try. Can you tell us something about that?
Oh, I was going to take this one out, see if anybody could guess it. This is not the mystery headset. This is another headset.
It's also mysterious.
Oh, it's also mysterious. This is the headset, and this is the controllers. If anybody can guess what headset this is, I will give you a top secret limited edition FXG gift. If you can guess.
All right. That's some pretty wild controller that you have.
Oh, it is.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, look at that. It's got this weird downward thing.
Got like an animal.
All right, guys. So if you think you can guess what headset this is for a prize, put it in the chat and we'll see what you get.
Yeah.
And Nick, I'm going to show the video of the mystery headset and then you can talk more about it.
Nick's gotta go handle something real quick. Maybe we'll just skip
Okay,
that.
Nick has to handle something. All right, so for now, we can talk about Sony and what they're doing. So Felix, tell us a little bit about the really cool technology that we have in our office.
Oh yeah, okay. We got this thing called a Sony Elf display. Basically, it's like a 3D screen, which tracks your eyes and then displays like an image for each of them. And basically, you don't have to wear those blue and red 3D glasses to have this 3D effect. But what's really amazing is it's almost like looking through a window. Like you're not looking at the screen, you're like peeking through it. So like if you move this direction, you could see just like you would with a window, like you would see that side of the stuff, you know. And I've been developing stuff for it on Unity, and we're also trying to add in like some fun like leap motion effects where you could actually like put a hand in it and interact with the things inside. But yeah, as far as applications, I just feel like designers, if you're designing something, you could really like see your project from different angles rather than having to like be limited to like a two-dimensional space. You know what I'm saying? And but I think the biggest application is like advertisement. Like imagine in the future, like you guys ever see like that movie Minority Report with Tom Cruise?
I watched that last week.
Yeah, like where like the advertisements like right up in your face, like
Yeah.
hey, I'm talking to you, like that person's looking straight into your eyes. So I just feel like in the future, like these screens that you see out on the street advertising would just be like looking right at you, like, hey, you want to buy this thing, you know, like it's a lot more personal almost. But the downside to it is only one person could. It only focuses on one pair of eyes. So when it's like synced to mine, people around me can still see the images move, but they're not getting the same effect.
Right.
And, so that's going to be a problem in the future where like I guess if you're advertising to a crowd of people, like only one person's getting the real VIP advertising.
Right.
You know?
For now.
Yeah, pretty much. And we have this other equipment called a looking glass. I've been playing around with it as well. The looking glass is like the hologram one, where it's like it's kind of the same but very different. You know, this one's like everybody. Like if you have 5 people looking at it, it's like we all see the same thing.
Right.
So yeah. So lately we've just been playing with looking glass, and we've been playing with this new Sony Elf display. But
lots of fun technological toys in the FXG office.
yeah, we get to play with so many like cool new tech. This other one we were playing with, you guys heard of Nreal? It's basically the Chinese AR glasses. It's like they're selling pretty well in Korea right now. Here, I actually like have one right here. Check it out. These are the
There it is. I'm sure most of you have seen photos of this device by now.
Okay, well, this isn't like super new news or anything. This is kind of old news, but I mean, I'm pretty sure people outside maybe like haven't heard of it yet, but it's like a socially acceptable AR glasses. You know, it looks normal. Like other stuff they have, like that Facebook one, you know, that looks real alien. You know, I feel like I would have heard that outside in public.
For sure.
People would be like looking at me funny, but yeah. So Nreal, really cool stuff. And
awesome.
This is their control unit, but this gets replaced with a phone eventually. So you could use your phone as the control, and you could almost like use it to point at stuff. So just like you would in a car. So yeah, Nreal.
All right, well, I'm going to show a quick video of the Sony ELF display so you guys can get a little bit of a better understanding of what that's like. But firstly, thanks to Aaron for giving us this information about 5G in Australia, because that's super interesting and actually surprisingly high that you have 41% access right now, especially because Australia is so gigantic.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. And here's the Sony ELF display so you guys can learn about it.
Yeah.
Every single person that I've seen observe the display is just like, I've never seen anything like it.
実物を見てるみたいな、今までのディスプレイの概念じゃなくて、もうとにかく感じたのは、もう物感すげえっていうことなんですけど。
You're literally looking at magic happen on the screen, wondering how it's working.
そう形をお互いに伝えるとか、もっと気軽にいろんな人の間にその物の転送をできるっていうことになんか半歩近づく感じがすごくリアルにあるなっていうのは思います。
Seeing it was kind of mesmerizing and kind of mind-blowing. You're not defining a set frame, but you're giving a window. You find yourself leaning around and seeing something.
We've all seen holographic effects, but this is one that you can see with your own eyes. It tracks your eyes and it's just got this depth that is just pretty magical.
人間の感覚に近い行動ができるというところが、すごいいいとこかなと思いました。
With a spatial reality display, you're getting a lot closer to what a human eye sees.
例えば東京と上海とか離れていたとしても実物大で、実体感ある形でお互いやり取りできれば。
結構デザインを確認するときってこう質感を確認するために光の反射を変えて確認するんですよね。自然にこう自分の顔を動かして確認するっていうことが結構多くて、その自然な動作がそのままこのディスプレイによって実現できるっていうところはすごい驚きがありました。
This isn't just a clearer screen, more pixels, or a better sound. This is something new. It starts the cogs in your brain kind of churning, and your mind is trying to come up with, like, what can we do with this? Like, what?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very cool. That one dude had his description was like, it was like looking through a window, you know? That's what it's like. Yeah.
Totally.
Imagine you're in like the future where all these apartments don't have windows, everyone's living in little boxes. Boom, I'll display. Everybody's got windows, dude.
Yeah, do you want to grab it, stunt on the live stream for a sec?
I mean, they just saw a picture. Should I really bring that thing in here? It's not even on.
All right.
Just to show off.
While we grab that, I think we can chat real quick about a current update with our company, FXG, because we have a major update in Chinese XR. We have a new camera out. That's a 12K 180 camera called FM360 Duo. Creator Up just did a really great video review of the camera, so you can go to the Creator Up channel to check out that video. And I'll show you a trailer in 1 second, but Felix has something to show us.
Well, it's not on. I don't know why you guys want to see it.
I think it's cool. We can just kind of explain it a little bit. As you guys saw in the video, it's a really cool screen. It's kind of like the 3DS, like 3D screen, but whereas the 3DS, you need to be sitting directly in front of it. So you get the left eye view, like directly to your left and right eye.
Yeah, this tracker right here is what tracks your eyeballs and stuff.
Yeah, so as you move, if I'm to the left side or the right side, the image is constantly adjusting so that you don't have to be centered on. Like if I was looking at content here, I can stand up and I can like actually look down into it.
The range is pretty big.
That's very cool. That's definitely super Minority Report like.
Yeah, I had a scene open, like just in Unity, like hooked up to this. Like if you're looking down, you're looking at the floor, but if you move your head lower, you're actually able to see the sky that's like in the scene. So you really have that full range of like, I guess, exploring whatever you have on it, you know?
Neat. Cool. Well, go back to our new camera real quick. We're going to show you guys a trailer. Again, it's a 12K 30 frames per second or 8K 60 frames per second 180 VR camera. So here's the trailer for you guys. All right, so you guys can see the full trailer on our YouTube channel. I know the music is bumping.
And go to Creator Up's YouTube channel to see Hugh Ho's preview of the camera. He's an awesome VR creator of his own, making great stuff. He has a really cool channel where he reviews everything, and you can take his master class. And yeah, it's really fun, and it's great to be able to be on such a cool show and to see the camera coming closer to release. It's exciting.
Awesome. Totally. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking us on YouTube and Facebook for more information about when you can get your hands on this camera. We promise you that we're going to be giving that info to you very, very soon. So just stay tuned to our platforms and we'll let you know.
Yeah. In the future, they're going to be streaming with this thing, and people could watch it on their 5G networks. Imagine streaming, and like it's so high def, you could see the pores on your face.
Sounds like a dream.
But yeah, you guys really got to check out that video of the full review just to get like an idea of how crisp it is. It's like you got your screen and you just take a portion, enlarge. You know, like those CSI movies, like enlarge,
Enhance.
Yeah, enhance. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. So yeah, this camera could definitely reach that type of potential. I mean, it's already there. I know what I'm talking about.
Cool. I think our time's almost over, but I want to bring up the most important thing in VR in China, as that's what our show is about, is a community called VR Play and VR Play Meetup. We have like one big meetup that happens every single year for like 6+ years now, from kind of the beginning of this wave of VR, before kind of DK1s were even available in China. And we're preparing our event for this year, and it's going to be a little bit unique. We're going in VR for the first time, and we're also going back to the original event. So the big main event, first one that we had, was in 2014, and what we've done is we've recreated it all in 3D, and we're using vHome, kind of the Chinese social app, and everybody's going to be able to go back in time and see what it was like then. And surprisingly enough, like the majority of the companies who were there are still alive in some form or other. So there's going to be like showcases of this is KT then, and now this is where they've gone like over half a decade. And actually, our CTO was there filming it in 360. So we're also going to be showing in our space like the VR video of the event then, and we can all see how young and awkward I looked.
I'll give you guys a preview of that. We do have a couple clips from this meetup that was filmed in 360 6 years ago.
Oh,
You saw our CTO was in there, Nick was in there, looking super different and young. It's amazing how much the quality of 360 video has improved since then, 6 years ago. But I also have a clip of a VR Play meetup from 2018, so I'll play that. Awesome. So as you guys can see, it's like a super fun, thriving VR community in China. And if you guys are interested in learning more about the Chinese XR community and becoming more involved, we do have a Discord server where you can meet and chat about all of that. So the link to the Discord is in the description of this video. Please join and we'll start talking.
Yeah, and also I want to say this is our first episode, and our goal is just to kind of connect everybody who's interested with China to China. But let us know what's interesting to you. What do you want to know about Chinese games, Chinese hardware? Speaking of Chinese games, if you saw in the VR Play video, Contractors was shown. Little known fact, Contractors is made by a Chinese development team. Making really awesome, high quality multiplayer stuff. But yeah, there's all kinds of surprises. We got a lot of stuff to showcase with you guys, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so any feedback you guys have about the show is greatly appreciated, and yeah, do let us know what you would like to hear more of. And we have to wrap up, but thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all soon.
Yep, yeah, peace out, everybody. It was great having you guys here, watching, talking about stuff.
Well, I got one more weird thing to show you guys before we go. As we're talking about the past, this is what I believe to be the very first stereoscopic 360 video prototype, also made by our CTO Wilson. He created this with 4 iPhone cases, wide-angle lenses, almost a decade ago, to film and release, at least by release dates, the very first 3D 360 video release. And there's so much more. We got all kinds of fun goodies to show.
But that's
all
for
kinds
another
of stories.
time. Yeah.
The Museum of VR. All right, guys. Well, thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah. Enjoy your mornings and evenings wherever you are. See ya.